My name is Christian Basel. Years ago, I had an idea. I got myself a TARDIS. Took it to new places, met a lot of new people, took some great pictures, and talked Doctor Who. From Krypton Radio and the creators of the Hanging With web show, this is the legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Join me on my latest adventures and become part of the legend.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. My name is Christian Basel. By the way, Dave, I did unmute Melanie's mic while she was just for about a good 10 to 15 seconds while she was munching down there. Folks, thank you for joining us tonight. We got a special going on today. We've got Rob from Reality Plus. He's going to be assisting us on what we're going to try to attempt to do is tonight play Doctor Who Worlds Apart. He's going to do a test run, and for people who are not familiar with it, I'll have Rob talk about it in just a few moments out there. It's a cool game. It's a NFT trading game. You know what? I want to give it its due, so I'll be introducing Rob and the team in just a few moments down there. So thank you for joining us. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. If you want to be generous, super chats and super things are always welcome during our show. I want to welcome everybody who has been joining us today. And I apologize if my computer is running slow. I'm running the game as well as running StreamYard, and I know Dan knows more about this, than anybody else about how StreamYard works with other programs running at the same time. It's just inhumane. So I just want to say hello to Dan Holyfield, Classic Who Built, New Who, Grown by Design. Oh, we were talking about TARDIS Coral in the chats earlier. So I'm going to try my best. I know, Melanie, I'm probably going to turn it over to her to get to your chats because my computer is just lagging out there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and meet the team. We're going to start off with... I got to take the banner down, don't I? That's usually helpful.
That is helpful.
We're going to start off with the Mr. Dave Chapman, the man of gaming himself and board gaming, the rathole.ca. How you doing there, man?
Not bad. Not terribly jet lagged, but I did just get back from London last night, trying to catch up on being home for the first time in a month plus. And still not unpacked. Like there's still stuff in my car from Vancouver, and yeah, long day.
I want to say hello to everybody who's joining us. Mark Robinson, how you doing? That's the man you were with.
That's
this
man.
Weekend,
Yep.
Right? The Candyman
in London. It was great. We took a few videos, and I will show those off probably next week. probably.
Okay.
And go from there. Yeah.
And to all of our friends, we hope you had a wonderful and safe Halloween. And I think it's Soween. Did I get that right? Soween? A blessed Soween. I think that's how you pronounce it out there.
I think it's close to you pronounce most things.
Okay. And hello, Don. How you doing there? Let me introduce our next panelist there and unmute her mic, the lovely Mackenzie Floor from the Right of Wands and the Doctor Who Guide to binge watching guide to Doctor Who. How you doing there, Mackenzie?
I'm doing good. I'm also lagging. I notice people in chat are saying that they're having some issues. So I'm like, well, at least Dan was when I had when the last we Dave up, it was lagging, but
yeah,
I don't know. That's weird.
We forgive forgive us if there is a bit of a lag today because, like I said, the main computer that I'm running on the StreamYard is also running the game. So fingers crossed out there that we do. I heard it. It's going up. There we go. The TARDIS cat alert. Traveling TARDIS cat alert. I heard it.
And I have a headset on, so it's like even have my echo noise turned off too. But he's still
even Tom Carter. There you go. Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us today there, and I'm bringing in the lovely Melanie Dean. How you doing?
Melanie doing Carter. Quite well. And look at that. He unmuted me. That's nice.
Yeah,
hello, everybody.
Well, next time.
But yeah, really excited for this show. We finally get to see some more playing for everybody now. We can all jump into the pool and start swimming around with this. I'm trying to stay on top of everybody's chats. As Christian said, there is a little bit of a lag going on. It also kind of depends on what platform you're watching it from. So if you're watching from YouTube, you're watching from Facebook, whether you're on your phone, sometimes there's a lag there. So I promise I will endeavor to get those chats up as quickly as possible. But yeah, so thank you again for joining in. I do notice that we are definitely getting the Facebook ones. Last week, there was a whole StreamYard thing going on, just StreamYard wide that we not just this show, but a lot of other shows and other podcasts and streamings and blah, 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 blah. It wasn't chatting with Facebook. The StreamYard wasn't connecting, but it seems like it's working here. Again, if for some weird reason that happens again, I'll just try to put your stuff in there manually, but your voices are there, and here we go.
And again, apologies if you are having lagging. That's not of your making, because we're going to try to see if we can play this game. Fingers crossed out there. I can't pronounce your name, and I do apologize. So I just remembered the time I used to call the TARDIS Travis. Okay, that should be a
Traveling TARDIS.
Traveling TARDIS. It's a candy bar. Okay. And without further ado, folks, let me introduce you to our special guest today, who's coming from all the way over at our friends at Doctor Who Worlds Apart, Mr. Rob Clark. Let's bring you on.
Hello,
there you go, from Reality Plus. How you doing there, Rob?
I'm doing very well. It's nice to be here. This is probably the latest I've ever streamed. We normally do our streams at about 7 p.m. and it's we've just set the clocks back here in England.
That's right. It's 10 o'clock.
It's an hour earlier, which is sort of like a national jet lag, where it suddenly gets dark. Everyone comments on that it's getting dark, even though everyone knows, or that it's brighter in the morning.
Right.
We do it every year. We've done it every year since I've been alive. But it just gives you that slight tiredness, right? That slight not quite sure what time it is all day. So that's where I am. But I am buzzing with excitement to talk to you guys about Doctor Who. Do not worry.
And Mark Robinson, I just want to let you know, I'm sure he's going to love this. We're going to be commercial free today. Because we don't want to take any chances that our commercials are going to lag this whole thing out. So no commercials, no nothing. I've literally got my computer the bare minimum of what it can run without completely going borked. So this is what's going to be going on today. We're going to try our best to give you an idea. So Rob, I'm going to go ahead and give you the keys of the kingdom. Tell us a little bit, for folks who may not be familiar with Doctor Who Worlds Apart, tell us a little bit about this and how it came to be.
Sure. So we are a trading card game. We are a trading card game, a little bit like Hearthstone or Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. any of those sort of games where it's purely cards, right?
Yeah.
And we are an online only for now. Certainly, there might be AI single player bits in the future. But we are a online only player versus player, 1v1 card game. And as I pointed out in the intro, we are an NFT card game. But actually, when I think talking to Doctor Who fans and talking to what we're trying to make for the game, like the NFT section for us is not like what some people might think of when they think of an NFT game. It's very much a video game from the grounds up, focusing very heavily on the Doctor Who lore, all eras of Who, and really trying to produce something fun, something really enjoyable to play, something that you can play quickly, and ideally, like one of the core things we've been trying to do with this, really from the very, very start, is to make something that is quick to pick up and play, that is easy for anyone to enjoy, but that also has some depth and some strategy to it. And I think that, I hope that we've sort of worked to achieve that. This week, or last week, was the first day the game was available to the public. We haven't launched yet, but we are in a soft launch, what we call it, which is where we're not bringing in tens of thousands of people yet. We're just testing out the game, the servers, all of the mechanics and everything else. To answer that NFT question, sorry, I should probably explain that. An NFT, I won't go into the detail because it's quite boring, but an NFT is that stands for non-fungible token. What it basically is a method of proving that you own something on the internet. So the cool thing that means for Doctor Who Worlds Apart is you can own the cards. You can actually properly own the cards, which means if you have a card and it's super rare, what ends up happening on a normal digital game is that's great for you, right? You've got your super rare card, and maybe you use it, maybe you don't. But actually, maybe that card is maybe it's a Dalek, and it uses the Dalek deck strategies, and you're a Cyberman player, and that card is useless. But it's not useless to the Cyberman player. So you can trade the cards. And the NFT technology allows us to trade, basically full on with other people. It allows you to sell cards for real money. So you can take that card, you could go sell it for $50, $100, or if it's a common card, you could sell it for 25 pence. And anything in between. You can also trade with other players. We're very shortly going to be introducing a player-to-player trading system. And things like duplicates as well. You can trade those. If you get the same card again, like you do with Pokemon, you can trade them out and you can build your collection through the second marketplace, through the player marketplace.
Alrighty. I'm trying to load it up. I'm clicking on the Reality Launcher right now. So let's see what happens here. And just in case, Melanie, you got the keys to the kingdom. So just in case this takes me out there. Also, don't forget to put in your chat. So when you want to have any questions for them, you pay for them. That's a good question. Go for it.
Yes, so it's a free-to-play game. There is a set of free cards, which you can play with straight away. There's 60 of those. And then there will be other cards in the game that you can pay for, that you will always be able to get for in the standard set of cards you can get. So I think those are $5 per pack, and they give you extra cards. So it's like other free-to-play games. The difference is that unlike other free-to-play games, if you're looking for a special card, even if it's a common card, but you're just not getting it, so you open your packs and there's this one card that you really want, you don't have to go and keep buying packs, because you can go on the marketplace. And on the marketplace, you can just find that card and you can buy it. And if it's not a rare card, and if it's in a normal card frame, you can probably pick that up for pennies. So it allowed that whole NFT and marketplace bit allow people to go in and grab stuff.
Alrighty. How do you want to go ahead and get started? I'm pulling up the Reality Launcher right now, and it's finally showed up.
Well, I'll tell you what I thought we'd do first is I thought I'd just jump into a game with one of our community members,
Sure.
and show you the actual game, right? Rather than just looking at my face. And I'll just, here it is. So this is the menu, and hopefully, being live, this is always interesting. But what I'll do now is I'll quick match, and the quick match basically loads up. Connection with anyone that's also trying to find a match. Okay. So we load up and then it's worked. So we should in a second be joining. And I'll try to talk through what there is a timer on the turns. So I'll have to talk and try to explain it as we go through. So just to have a look at this, how long have we got? We've got a little bit of time. So we've got here a mulligan phase. Mulligan is a card game term for lots of different card games where you're just picking out and changing cards. What I tend to do, what I normally do is I'm going to get rid of this 12th Legion because it costs 9 Archeon to use. Archeon is the game's mana, you can call it that, and it's how much every card costs. So that number in the top left there is the cost of the card. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of that 9 because it's going to be quite a long time before I can play it, and I want different cards, more cards in there. So if I do that and I mulligan, I will get a new starting card.
So on the top left, that's the person you're playing against, Zygon WHO 03?
That is right. Zygon is in the chat, I believe.
Yeah, so they're right here.
Yeah, he will be well.
Get him, Zygon.
Well, he will get me. He will get me, especially because he doesn't have to explain this on a live stream. He can just play, leading me to these panicked decisions. So just to give you guys a bit of an idea on the board, we have 30s, these 30s here and here. I think you can see my mouse. You can. Those are health, and when one of our healths get to 0, then you lose the game. So the object of the game is to remove your player's health. And you do that by hitting them with cards, which we will now play one. So down here in the bottom right, there's a number of 4. That's how much Archeon I have to play with. And because that card costs 3, I had 4, and now I have 1 left. But I have nothing to play for 1 anyway. So what I've done here is I played this human-pig hybrid. Human-pig hybrid is a creature. And you can tell that by the fact that it says the word creature, and also because we have defense and attack stats. So this number 3 on the left here is the attack, and this number 2 is the defense. And then anything else that all of the cards do has written words on it as you play. And that's the main point of the game, right? We're going to put cards down. Zygon is going to react to what I do. He can't do anything right now, so I'm going to end my turn completely. And now Zygon's going to play.
Get him, Zygon. Get him. Get him.
No cheating by looking at his hand.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Oh, that's true.
That's right ability. But
like poker.
He did say that they're using a brand new deck. Might not work, so we'll see.
Yeah, he's much better at this game than I am. So we'll see. So he's used... I think he's going to be playing a Dalek deck based on using the Dalek teleporter. The decks are roughly split between Daleks, Silurians, and Cybermen right now. That doesn't mean that you can't mix a deck up. You'll notice that I have a Cyberman deck here, but I've got these pig hybrid guys in there as well. So that's just me going to the deck builder, which I'll show you guys later, and creating my own sort of specialized deck. So Zygon's played a Dalek teleporter, which is a device. On play, discard a Dalek casing to summon an Imperial Dalek. So we'll get into how that all works later. I won't fully explain that right now, but I can't do anything about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass, and every turn in the game has basically a few phases. You can place down a card, then your opponent can react to it. And then the turn goes back to your opponent. They finish their turn up, and then they end their turn, and you start your turn again. Sounds probably a little bit confusing to begin with, but we'll see it play out loads here. So I've got a creature, and that creature is able to attack because it has an attack rating. We couldn't attack the first time we put the card down. And that's because for most cards, if you put a card down, on the turn that you put it down, you can't attack. So what we're going to do, just to demonstrate how this works, we're going to attack, and what will happen here is, if we're lucky, we will hit Zygon for 3 health, because that's the amount of damage these guys do. Zygon's now got a chance to defend himself somehow. He can't do it, so I've taken 3 of his health points. And that's how the game plays out. What will happen here with this deck? The Pigmen gives me an extra Pigmen every time I play, which means I'm going to get a lot of Pigmen. But the Pigmen aren't particularly great characters. And what you can see here for these lines is that we have 5 lines. And those are the methods that I can use to attack. So I can put an attack card on all of these lines. But once those lines are filled up, I am done. And I can't put more creatures on the board. We don't want to do that. We've got 5 to spend. So the only cards we can play here are, we can play another Pigman, which I'm probably going to do. We can play this event to convert humans, which we can't do that yet because we don't have any humans on the board. So more Pigmen for Zygon. So you see there, I put it into a different, we call them lanes, and you can only, most cards can only attack into their lane, right? The reason I'm able to attack Zygon here is because he has no defending card. So he's just placed now the Wooden Queen. Wooden Queen works best with a Wooden King, which he will also have in his deck, but maybe not in his hand yet. The Wooden King and Queen are powerful. Well, I was going to call them defensive cards, but they are actually, they've got a very high attack as well. They're defensive when they come together. So the strategy there is to hope you get both of those cards in your hand fairly early on. But that is a fairly big 5 attack there that I'm going to have to deal with next turn. I can't do anything about it, so I pass it back to Zygon.
So if he hits you and you block with one of your pigs there, what happens to the extra damage? Does it run over to you?
No, so I can't block with the pigs because I have no. He will attack down this lane, which you'll see in a second. So basically, right. The pigs are in a different lane, so they can attack him without him being able to block, but he can attack me. So what I need to do, the first thing that I need to do, is to get some protection here, so he can't hit me. To answer your question, if he hits me for more than my health, a creature, the creature dies, but I don't take the extra damage. If we play now, this is a moon-based Cyberman. If we play him in this lane, I don't think I'm going to get the extra Cyberman. If I play him over here, because I get a second moon-based Cyberman adjacent, if I play him here, I get 2. So normally I would have put him there to defend myself. Because of the adjacency here, which means next to that lane, I'll get another one. If I put it there, because there's already a card next to me, I don't think I get the extra card. I don't know if it may well just appear on the furthest lane, but I don't think it does. So we can't do anything else here. Well, actually, we can play this human pig. So,
so many human pigs. I love this. Because I have an army of ood ready at the ready, so I'm like, haha, I can use this strategy. I don't know if it'll work, but I can use this strategy.
And I was thinking, I have a Dalek deck, so.
Perfect. Yeah, this is not a completely normal amount of pigs, but they do, because of their draw bonus, they do start filling up your deck. So it's not a long-lasting strategy, but for now it has defended us because Zygon can't hit. He can't hit me. He can't hit the player me. He can do that, which has. How did you do that, Zygon? Let's have a look. Oh, he moved. When this moves to another lane, deal 3 damage to the opposing creature. Okay, so Wooden Queen has been moved to the other lane, and because of that, 3 damage was. God damn. 3 damage. And now he's placed a Imperial Dalek. So we've got some time now to explain the Daleks a little bit. The main thing with the Daleks is that they are sort of indiscriminate murdering robots, right? Robots is the wrong word, but they're killing machines, right? So they can exterminate, and in this game, exterminate means that they're just going to attack. Saigon, unlike me, has no control over what this Dalek does. So basically, an exterminate card will deal damage for the attack, but it will do so in a different way, and it will also stun, which means that I can't attack or block until my next turn. So we'll see how that plays. Unless I don't know if we've changed the exterminate at all, but we'll see how that goes. So I've only got 11 seconds here because I've been talking, but I can't do anything anyway. He's attacking with the Wooden Queen here for 5 because he killed my pigman by moving. I'm just going to get attacked here and lose that.
Saigon Who Boy, just put a bunch of ha 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 ha's. Just type in a bunch of ha 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 ha's.
Right, so I have the ability to attack now. What I'm going to do now, though, now that I've shown you guys attack, is not blindly attack. I'm not going to attack straight away.
Came all the way from Poland. The gentleman just like to say goodnight. He's from Poland.
Yes.
Cool.
We do, yeah.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. There you go. There's a smiley face.
There we go. And we're also going to. I don't think that worked as well as it should have done. I don't think I messed up a bit, but I can attack. And I didn't attack. I didn't press the button quick enough.
Oh no!
Oh, get him, Saigon.
This is what happens.
You got the Daleks.
When you stream and you talk, and it's like, oh no, it did work. It did work. I think it had them selected by default, so he couldn't do anything. So it looks like I'm winning. I know that I'm not winning, but it looks like I'm winning. I can end now. The minute a few Daleks are going to be on the board, though, my cards here are quite weak, and they're going to get destroyed fairly easily.
Ooh.
So that's another Imperial Dalek. And yeah, they're going to attack the weakest enemy, which for now are going to be the pigs. So he can't choose to attack stronger enemies, and he has to attack in a normal turn. Not that that's going to matter here. The pig's going to die. We can select to block or not block. So sometimes there are times in the game where you don't want to block, and you'd rather take the damage because you want to keep a creature for the next turn. In this situation, it may be better for me to take the damage because it's not a high damage card. It's only going to hit me for 2, and I have a pigman in reserve here. The problem is he only hits for 3, and this Dalek has a health of 5. Which means that I'm not going to be able to kill that Dalek in one go anyway. For now, to show you guys how block works, I'm going to block. And obviously I can't block here because I have no cards to block with. So no matter what happens, I'm going to get hit for 5.
And for those of you just joining, you can play for free and sign up at DoctorWho-WHOworldsapart.com. That's DoctorWho-WHOworldsapart.com. I think you can still earn Pandex, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Rob?
You can, yes. You can earn Pandex just for logging in. And we are working on Pandex are our in-game currency, by the way. You can use those. You can log in. You get a small amount every day for logging in. But we are going to increase that amount as well. And just like community stuff and things we do on the Discord, we're always giving away packs, and we're giving away Pandax. Occasionally, we give away less Pandax than we used to, but there are still ways to get Pandax as well. Joining our Discord, which is where our main community is. I need to play a card before I lose this. We're going to get this out, and can we not get that out? No, because that's a 9. Let's get this out. Oh, I think we may have lost. No, can we still do it? Oh yes, we can do this to destroy. So the Pating, what I just did there, sorry, I have to do it in a rush, was this Ting Hunger's card destroys a device as long as it's not too big of a device. This card this device is worth less than 4, and so it has destroyed that device, which is very helpful for us because it's that Dalek teleporter which has been teleporting these Imperial Daleks into Zygon's hand. So now that's gone. He's a little bit weaker. Probably not enough. So it's come back to my turn, and I've got 5 Archon to use. So the only card we can play is this. So we can do a human replacement, summon an unconverted human in a target lane, then swap it with target-friendly Cyberman. Amazingly, I don't think I've actually played a Cyberman card in my Cyberman deck yet. Oh. So that's not going to be super helpful, but I do want to play it just to get a little bit, just to get some defense on there. But that's not going to work for some reason. Did that not work? Why did that not work? Summon an unconverted human in a target lane. So that should be working. Zygon, tell me why this isn't working.
It's an event. You have to play it and then
unless I was reacting in that turn and it wasn't my turn. That might have been it. I'm not sure.
That also looks possible because it's main phase for Zygon now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it could have been that. I will keep trying it. It is an event, and it should still apply, I think, but we'll see. We'll see.
Zygon Who 3 says, I think you need a Cyberman on board.
I think maybe it's so confused about why I'm playing a Cyberman deck with no Cybermen, just pigs.
We need a pig deck.
Because it says swap it with a target Cyberman, it may be just
Zygon. Okay. There should be an animation every time Zygon takes out a pig, it just turns into a pound of bacon on the left right now. More Cybermen.
Wheat.
Trying to do like an Among Us.
I have a very poor hand right now because I have no creatures to use. I have a creature. The fate has smiled upon me. So what Zygon did last time was play the Cyber Fanatics. They're going to let him draw a world card when they are.
That sounds like a boy band.
They look a bit like a boy band too. That is after 3
turns. That's the scary part.
These guys will be sacrificed, and Zygon will get a guaranteed world card. We will talk about how world cards work when he gets one. But in the meantime, we can play our Cyber Shade on attack, destroy an opposing device. Or specialists that cost more than this card. Nothing that Zygon has will cost more than this card, but this is still a reasonably good card. We're going to stick him in this lane. Because otherwise he's just going to get instantly destroyed by the Wooden Queen anyway. So we'll see how Zygon handles that. I'm in trouble, I feel, because I don't have enough creatures on the board. And because the Wooden Queen is such a high amount of damage each turn. And right now, we have no way to defend ourselves. We'll try this one more time. But yeah, I think you... Oh, okay. Yeah, so we can actually do this. We don't want to do it because...
Cyber pigs, yes, cyber pigs. I've proof.
Cyber pigs.
Ian brings up that now that you have 3 Artron, you can use that instant card.
Yeah, I can use it. Swap it with a target-friendly Cyberman. The problem is I'll have to swap it, and then my guy will move on to a lane that I don't want him in. I'm going to do it.
You forgot to attack.
No.
No.
Yeah, we've swapped lanes, which is not. Actually, it's okay. It's not really what I wanted to do, but that just shows you how that card works. So we now have an unconverted human. The cool thing about the humans is that there are lots of cards in this deck that let me convert. And when I convert a human into a Cyberman, I have extra. They have better stats. Mm-hmm. Something that I have not been able to demonstrate so far. And we're back to having no creatures, which is not great for us. Especially not with a Death Squad Dalek. Again, this guy has Exterminate, so he's going to attack the weakest enemy. When he kills, he does 2 damage to me. So this is a horrible card. There's not a lot we can do about it. We're about to get attacked in all 3 lanes. We may as well defend because the unconverted human can't attack with a 0 attack anyway. Defending here is going to kill my Cyber Shade, but I am going to not take that health damage. We'll kill the pig, and the Doctor's Rebels on block gain extra, so we will do that. Oh, we can't do that yet. Okay. Oh, because he's not attacking piggy, so we don't need to. The red shows the attack, and because he's just placed that card, he can't block yet. Ooh. So I'm about to get obliterated.
Oh no! I'm about to get obliterated. Oh no! Yeah. Bye, piggies.
Oh,
we have killed one of his cards, and I still have all of my 20 health left over. So I've managed to block everything that he threw at me there. The problem is we've got 2 Imperial Daleks here.
The problem is you had to throw all your pigs at it.
I remember
my pig army.
Every pig does.
We have finally a good Cyberman. 12th Legion. On attack, summon an upgraded attacking copy of a random friendly Cyberman, except 12th Legion leader. So this, if I'd got this, if there wasn't already quite a strong deck of cards in front, creatures in front of me, this would be a really good card to have. I mean, it's still a great card. We're going to play it. Where we really want to play it is here against the Death Squad, but I can't do that because I have these guys in this lane. So we're going to have to put him in a different lane. Where we'll put him for now, I think, is in this lane here. And we've run out of all Archons, so we'll go back to Zygon. He can't attack me in this phase. He can only just react to what I've done. Mm. Okay, he can't do anything, but neither can I. I've run out of Archon completely.
I love how we all just got real quiet.
I
we're
noticed
just
that.
Watching Zygon Who Boy, just like, what do we do now?
Okay, so what he did there
Should he got one? Takes on Cyber Pigs in the next episode.
Journey of the Forest lets him move a creature, which sounds like a small thing, right? But where he's done it here, quite cleverly, I would say, is he's managed to move it away from my defense. The really good thing about that for Zygon is if he had attacked with this, he would have got the card would have been destroyed, and the next turn I could have hit him for 5, and probably he wouldn't have been able to do anything about that. Now I can still hit him for 5, but he can use this extra attack on me, and he'll probably have a block for this 5 soon as well. So we can't block in 2 lanes. There's nothing we can do. We can block here, and we will block here because we don't want to take 6 damage. And we did at least damage the Death Squad Dalek because our Doctor's Rebels are able to basically gain an attack if they are blocking. They never get an attack, but they gain a defensive attack. So now we have an Exodus Cyberman. Exodus Cyberman is the kind of card you want.
We do have a question from the audience, and it's what difference between cards and assets? So 42 cards and 53 assets.
42 cards and 53 assets. I don't know what we mean by assets there.
Mm-hmm. That's where I was kind of like, I'm not seeing.
That's what everyone else is trying to figure out too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Let me play this card.
Okay. Mark, maybe it was a typo.
On death, this card is upgraded, so we're just going to put him here.
Duplicate cards.
We're going to sacrifice. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Okay, so these 2 cards here just let me draw more cards by sacrificing Cybermen, which I just don't have enough Cybermen to be going around sacrificing them. We are going to attack, of course, so we'll do that.
Yeah, everyone's saying it means it's duplicate cards.
Okay, so yes, Ian has answered that perfectly. It's just about
we literally have Doomsday episode running on this board right now. Just need Rose.
All right. Okay, so that's pretty good.
Daleks versus Cybermen. This is like every regeneration special from Doctor
Pretty
Who.
much, yeah. Oh, we're just missing a doctor right now.
Hey, Chips, we got another. This is how he figured out who was going against who. He's like, I'm just going to start playing games.
So what just happened
This
there?
is Doomsday episode.
I had a 12th Legion guy, and in the 12th Legion, when he attacks, he's summoned, which means he puts them straight on the board, which is very powerful, and attacking random friendly Cyberman. So now he's on. I got an extra. I don't get to control where they go, but I have that extra Cyberman, which is very, very helpful because he's turned up right in that lane. Still can't defend on this lane, and we have no creatures to use. These cards will let me sacrifice 4 more cards, which I might have to do in a minute. I don't really want to do that yet, though. So we're going to end and give Zygon his go. So I can take 3 more cards, but I have to kill one of my own guys. And I just, if I had one more, I would do, because having more cards is. Oh no! Oh dear!
What's
this?
This
is Tyrannosaurus.
Oh damn!
Part of the Silurian deck, unsurprisingly, I think. This guy costs 11. The most expensive, one of the most expensive.
When do we get to Jurassic Park?
I've got 16 health now, so 1 hit from this guy, because he killed already, has a +2/+2. 1 hit from this guy is going to finish me off, because I'm about to lose 2. I can't do anything about that. We can block here, but that is all we can do. So we're going to block. So our only hope now is to watch the cards beat each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only recently added that sort of animation in. Obviously, we've got a lot of work on the animation and the art side to do. It's nice to see them like rather violently colliding with each other, right? So I have a world card here. World cards are sort of powerful whole game adjustments that you can make. So I can, and I will play this card because I'm about to lose anyway. So you can play them in this little box here if you've been wondering what that's for, and you can upgrade them into different things. So the next level of this will let me draw more cards. This has been really helpful because it's let me draw a few cards. It's let me draw a creature, which is great because we can put the creature in that slot. Obviously, they are doomed already.
Boom. Boom.
Do this as well, which will give us this, which is this is going to be a really helpful card if I survive the next turn, and that will be our turn. So as you can see, they're like cards that let you draw more cards are very, very helpful because obviously you just have more strategy, you have more things that you can do, and in this case, luckily it gave me a creature. I can then play. Let Zygon finish his turn. He's going to hit that creature for 12, but the thing is, hitting that creature for 12, unless he can move that Tyrannosaur into a different lane, which there's every chance that he's just about to do, he won't be able to kill me. He's killed my other Cybermen, my only other attempt to be able to hit him with a neutron bomb, but he can't kill me unless I can't block. I can block. Okay, good. We're in real trouble now.
I was thinking that. I'm like, I don't know how I can survive that.
But we do have the moon base. So
the dinosaur and the man. I'm rooting for the dinosaur.
I believe Zygon is laughing now.
Oh, he was
just like
yeah. I thought the moon base gave me Cybermen, but it doesn't.
Oh no!
So it makes my Cybermen better. So actually, I don't think I can do anything. I can't play this because I don't have anything to sacrifice. This card here is very helpful if you have a lot of humans on the board, which I don't.
Yeah.
This is a moon base, which is not going to defend me against the dinosaur.
As Ian says, moon base won't help you now.
No, I think it's because Ian thought that I thought that it was going to generate me some cards. Cyber Fanatics can't help me. So I'm going to play it anyway out of resentment.
Oh.
I'm going to play them all.
Apparently Moonbase was updated. It used to.
It used to. That's why. Okay, they've nerfed my favorite card.
We meet again,
Trump. Dinosaur. Because now I'm going to finish. I think
Zygon did that on purpose.
Right.
I have nothing to defend. He's going to play a space-time rift, which he doesn't need to play. He's going to play all of these to mock me. These other dinosaurs.
Oh my God, Chris.
Oh, let's just get all the dinosaurs. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Just Jurassic
Dinosaurs
Park
out there.
this whole thing.
It's definitely given me some ideas for my deck since I have a Dalek deck. I'm like, should I get into dinosaurs then?
Note that it boosts everything in the lanes, including your opponents.
He's going to now attack me with this dinosaur, funnily enough. What we're going to do now is we're going to resentfully not let him win until the timer is up.
Resentfully?
I do what I do on our stream. I will just rightfully sit here and count down my own demise and not let him win, which is not how you play games.
Always
play
No, that's what you do in American football. I mean, if you want to just be evil, you just let the clock let it just keep counting down, and then it's called time management.
Right. Just run the clock down.
Just run the clock down.
Just run the clock down. A little bit of tension after that fight, a little bit of peace, and then finally.
And then we're going to see some cards just bam, 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 bam.
Igon's just going to not attack, just to troll you.
And there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So,
Whoa.
that is a very brief. Thank you very much. I assume you're clapping me and not Zygon.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The whole round.
Yes, absolutely.
It's like when you watch two wrestlers from like Japan or anything, and it's just a great performance, and I'm just clapping for both the face and the heel. Just yes.
I miss Cyber Bacon.
Oh, those pigs were obliterated. I loved it
Yeah,
though.
they did not last.
No.
Send in the chickens now. Make a break.
So that's the game. If anyone has questions, I'm happy to answer them. I am no good at this game. I'm not meant to be good at this game. I didn't properly introduce myself, but I work in the marketing department. Or I run the marketing department, I should say. I am not in the development team. I talk to them every day, and apparently all that is good for is them nerfing the cards.
I was going to say they nerfed the cards that you knew about. Let's see. You did better than last stream, so golf clap.
So,
I did.
Yeah, no flawless this time. Ooh. And Mark says,
I want to spin off a card. It just off all your favorite characters as it's played.
Oh my lord, it just murders everything. Let's see. I just got a great vampire card. Cost attack 9, defense 14, but I think it's a legacy card.
Oh.
So the way those cards are going to work when Mark says legacy here, we have a whole. Well, to give you a bit of history, we have launched this game. We didn't launch it. We announced it in December, the year before last. What year is that? 2020, right? So we announced it in December 2020.
So sad. I'm like, I'm hold on, wait, math.
Yeah, I was
like, what year is it?
What is it now? When was it then? When was December? It's not definitely 2020. We announced it, and then we started selling cards that we had designed, prototype, and then we really went back to the drawing board for a lot of the work that we did in 2021, because I think we were finding in development that a lot of what we had done was working on paper, right? The early prototyping was the guys would write down what the cards did on a piece of paper, on a pen and paper, and play them on a desk in real life, right? Because why not? You don't need to have to program that stuff to make it work. But different things work well on paper that didn't work when we made that transition across. So we started putting the cards together, and we thought, a lot of these aren't fun, and the game was quite slow. And a lot of the features weren't. It was just weird. It wasn't a good experience. So when we went to reinvent all that, we have changed how we're going to do a lot of the cards. A whole bunch of like different mechanics and features have really shifted. Now that's interesting, because if you have the cards and you own the cards and you can sell the cards, it raises questions like, okay, well, my Moonbase may have been worth $10 yesterday. But is that card worth as much now? Its stats have been changed, right? And one of the ways that we're sort of mitigating that a little bit, is doing a system where, first of all, cards that come in, new cards that come in, get tested on a test server first.
Okay.
People can play if they have, if they are members of our VIP club, which is Founders Club, and those cards get tested out in that private server first, and then moved on. And the other thing is that all of the old cards are going to go into a legacy system, where while we're doing all this testing and we're launching the game, if you have a card in your collection, which I think was brought up by at the very start of the stream, if you have a card in your collection right now, you can't play all of those cards in the game. You can only play the free cards while we get that balancing right.
Okay.
But there will be
actually,
cards right.
Rob, I could probably pull up my my app if you want to test it out to show how we can put cards together. Is that all right?
Yeah. Do you want to load? You want to pull yours up, see if that works, and we'll look at the collection.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and let's take that out. And everybody pray to whatever God, internet wise, is working. See, it's just lagging over on my side, Melanie. I tried to remove his thing from the stream. I'm trying to add mine, so let's see what happens here.
You want me to remove his?
So, yeah, see what happens there. I think I can pull it. And let me add
It's
mine.
gone now.
Okay, cool. Window.
Oh
okay.
yeah, let's do the actor real effect.
Really?
He just lets him pretend he's got cards and he knows what he's talking about. And that the fat Viking has not had blessed him with so many pen decks where he started buying cards left and right.
Right.
So while you're trying to, is it coming up? Is it coming up? Are we getting there?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Hey.
It's coming. See, I'm so lagging so badly. There it is. Yeah, once I go out, I can't see what's going on. So there. So we go to
That's
collection.
Fine. Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Meanwhile, I'm just like,
How's
no,
it coming
hey, click
through? 'Cause I can't even
quick
see
match. That's fine.
Well,
I got no cards to play though.
Oh.
So 65 cards, 245 assets. So what it will show you, what it will be showing you is everything that you have, and then I do believe if we go the sort of the top bits across are all of the different filters that you can do. So you can look at different cards from different sets. We have 3 different sets, and if you go, which is the second drop down from the top where it says all sets, you can switch that over to just 3 cards, and that will show you all of the cards that are available to play right now. Anyone can get these, download the game, and you'll have these cards. And what you can do in this section is you can, as well as like viewing the card, and if you click on any of the cards, I don't know how well your computer will handle this, but if you click on any of the cards, you can load them up in a sort of 3D viewer, which lets you sort of.
Jeez, my computer.
This might.
We can. Yeah, this might kill it.
All of a sudden goes, and he's gone.
Given how well it's handling the 2-dimensional system,
Yeah.
maybe I'm wise.
Okay, well, we got the drop down, so let's put a deck together. How would I go about doing that?
Okay, so what we're going to do is click create new deck in the bottom right, and that will do that. It's made a Cyberman starter deck. Don't worry about that. You can then rename them by clicking on the name and just call it. You can call it whatever, or you can leave the name for now. But now that we're in that deck, we can start adding cards. So if we're going to make a Cyberman deck, or we can make a Dalek deck, or we can make whatever we want, it's used a Cyberman. I don't know why it defaults to a Cyberman picture. I don't know if Ian, if you know why that's happened or not, or if it's just a bug. No. I don't know. All my cards are Cyberman cards, so I've never had that problem of it not being relevant to me. Yeah, okay, we've got pigs. So you want to add your pigs, right? So
yes,
what you cannot do, unfortunately, is just add 50 pigs. Every deck
Damn it.
has a 50 card limit, and there are no rules on what you can add. At least I don't think there are rules yet on the types of card, but there is a limit on the amount of each card. So we're going to need pigs in the pig deck, right? So if you go to the search box on the top left there, you can search for the word pig.
Okay.
Or hybrid. Might be pig, singular.
Oh. There they are.
There they are. And if you click on that card now.
Oh,
it's loaded up in the 3D
viewer.
You can drag this.
It works.
So it sort of works. It's right now, it might seem a bit strange to have this 3D viewer in there, right? The reason it's there is because in the future, there's going to be a whole bunch of really amazing frames for each of these cards. And we
have looked at that on the show before. We have we've seen the cards, we've opened the cards, and we've definitely spun the 3D frames around.
Yes,
so
exactly.
People can go back in. We might even have a full playlist of the Worlds, specifically just the Worlds Apart episodes.
I believe we do. Yeah, we have a gaming channel for that.
Yeah.
Perfect. So Tony, Fat Viking, and I think Tony came on, right, to show you guys that. And not in the new build of the game yet, because we've been focusing on all of those sort of new mechanics and getting this perfect. But when they are there, that's where you'll see them. You'll be able to look through your frames. Right now, if you turn the card around, you just get a sort of mirrored, reversed version of it. So what we need to do, I believe, is make sure that you're in the editing bit of the deck. So go back out to the main collection and then just click on the Cyber Pigs. Now you should be, if you click on the card now, it should load up the cards. Okay, great. So here you can choose to add cards into your deck. There are normally, I don't know if it's the same for every single card, but there are 4 cards limit. So you can add up to 4 human pigmen into your deck.
Get them all.
A bunch of unique cards you can only have one of, but they're all pretty much all labeled, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple of like companion cards that you can use that you would want to you can only put one of them in there for. So you've got 4 pigmen. That's really all you need, but the game does require you to have 46 more. So you can go through and you can look at what you want to make. So with you called it a Cyber Pigmen deck. It doesn't have to be Cybermen. The Pigmen, I don't know what technically deck the Pigmen belong to. What episode of Doctor Who features Pigmen, guys?
It's
that's Daleks in Manhattan. No.
Yes, yes, it is that one. Yes.
Daleks in Manhattan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So potentially, maybe they're designed to be used with the Dalek deck. As Zygon says, they're designed to use the Dalek deck. They are, but they are quite a generic card, which is why I have them in my Cyberman deck, because they're low cost, right? And what we look at when we build decks is you need to make sure you're building a broad spectrum, and you don't want to have. You could fill your deck with that 12th Legion, right? The 9 cost Cyberman, which is utterly useless until you get about 3/4 of the way through the game. So we've got a Siberium here. That's a unique card. And then we've got the Cyber Shades, which are really good for lane control. So now we've built up some amount of cards and net Cyber Upload. I wouldn't have 4 Cyber Uploads. Because a Cyber Upload is the card I couldn't play, which gives you the ability to draw more cards. But if you have, I think I've got 2 of them in my deck, because you do want them to appear, but you don't want to drown your deck with non-creatures. Exodus Cybermen are an absolute must, because they're low cost, and they have actually really good stats, really good attack and defense. First Cybermen are very, very, very good as well. I can't believe I didn't draw one in my last deck, because again, they're medium cost cards.
Bring me the boy band.
Add some boy band in there. Pick up boy bands.
Cyber summons. Ah, yeah. Bring that. All right,
So
that's half the deck. Oh, the moon base. That was rubbish. So I'm just gonna bring in 2.
Yeah. If what Zygon said is that I think that buffs your enemies as well, so we'll see if that works. Exodus Cybermen are very strong right now. Zygon says, yeah, they are very strong if you get them in your deck early enough.
All right. What else can we get?
What you're going to want is some more creatures. The Dark Water Coffin is a really good card for Cybermen, and you're going to want to be able to put some humans on the board.
Get them.
I would also grab a Telos, which is a world card, which is the one I played right at the end, which nearly saved me because it will let you draw more cards as you play it, and it's a sort of world card. So it's good to have that as a general thing as you play through. You can't add level 2 cards because they appear you upgrade. So you can only add the level 1 card in your actual deck itself. How many cards have you got now? 32.
We got 34 now.
34. Okay.
For those you in control,
I would suggest adding a. I would
saying to add
some
planets.
Cybus Marketing, CYBUS, because that as a card that gives you a really good buff if you have more than 3 of the same creature, which when you're playing Cyberman, you probably will do, and it also will count for 3 of the same creature. Pigs will count in that sense. So
make sure to add 3 worlds is what he means.
Yes, 3 of the Talos cards.
Didn't I do that? Or do I need... Oh, one more. Just one. So we're up to 41. Jeez, I can hold a lot of this.
I like how whenever you click on a card, you're like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're like, oh, wait, back up.
Until you end up with all of the event cards.
These are sacrifice, these boys right here. All right.
Mark, yes, in terms of the legacy system, there's going to be different types of gameplay modes. There's going to be a full legacy gameplay mode coming pretty quickly after launch. And there's going to be other sort of seasonal types of gameplay and challenge types of modes that will come in once we have the basics in. Sophie, I don't know why it's not letting you sign up. Let me if you join our Discord and just let us know what's going on and why, I can check it out for you. If you let me know if you're using Facebook or Google, and we can have a quick check now. But yeah, we'll get you in, Sophie, don't worry.
You will play.
How many cards have we got? We've got 41 of 50. I will let wooden characters, yes.
Yeah, come here.
There we go. There's a transfer.
Give me Jurassic Park.
So you're gonna play me, right?
Yeah,
yes, please.
And achieve the exact same result, perhaps. Neutron bombs are very good. I really should have some neutron bombs. I might add a few.
Dark water coffin. What do you? No, I need something eclectic. Wait a minute. Where was she? Yeah, bring me Madame Vastra just for the heck of it. just bring her into the fight.
Toss her in there.
Oh yeah, you Merca. Yeah, why not? There we go. Now we got a full deck.
Okay, so we've got 50 cards. Let's hope it all saves. So if you click on the done button down below, we've got 50 of 50. If you click back now, we can try and join a game. Before you do that, I will give you the name, and it's the same one we used in testing. I'll give you a password so that we can join without using the matchmaking. So let me do the same, and I will just set that game up. So give me a second.
Private match. Do you want me to not show this on screen? Do you want me to?
Don't show on screen because someone will join on that channel. So just add that into where it says private game in the menu.
Yeah,
you can once you're doing it in the private match, it's fine because you'll be in by the time anyone can see it. Pick a patch. All right, so it should
Okay,
hopefully.
so it won't mess up anything if I show your password.
No, if you show it here, it'll be fine. I just didn't want people to join it before, and hopefully.
It's not going to try again because remember this is YouTube, so people can rewatch it and pause.
No, just absolutely.
Yeah.
And to answer the question, can we have both players
does whatever a Cyberpig does
on the stream? We were going to try doing that, but we'd have to keep going back and forth and back and forth. And considering there's a bit of a lag, I don't know.
All right, what I'm going to do, it doesn't look like it's connecting. That's
not fair. You know, my cards have.
I will just rejoin this in a second because I think there might still be a bug on the private matches.
This is sad, Melanie. I actually had to pull up my phone so I could see what's going on StreamYard and so I can watch on my computer because I can't bring StreamYard and the game together. So you can see what's going on. Don't forget to sign up for free and play for free. Doctor Who-worldsapart.com. Doctor Who-worldsapart.com.
Have you guys ever played? Have you guys played any other Doctor Who games?
Dave surely jests.
Yes, Dave has many.
Yes,
yeah,
he absolutely has many.
And I have an entire secondary page on my gaming review site that is just Doctor Who games.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the? I think. So I played Lonely Assassins.
Mm-hmm. I have that one.
Yep.
The VR. What's the VR
I can
one
see
called?
this.
Maze Theory makes it. I can say that.
I do tabletop stuff. So this
yeah, I'm trying to remember the VR one.
Is a little off my normal one. Yeah, I know of the VR one.
Oh wow, there is a lag because the computer clock says 155, but my phone says 149. This is weird.
Yeah,
it's like a 7-second lag between my phone and the computer.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just reloading to see if we can make this work on the private
But
match.
it steals my phone. Okay.
But you play mostly the tabletop. So what's the best Doctor Who tabletop game?
Ooh.
Don't Blink is actually, which is a fairly new one. It's really good. It's not terribly challenging to learn, but works really, really well. I showed a little bit of that off on the show here, and I will maybe be showing more of it off later in November when we do our annual games episode. But Doctor Who Flux is always fun. I enjoy that.
Oh, and that's Flux, yeah.
Yeah, like that's. I'm sad they're not trying. That Looney Labs is not working to retain the license. So that's going away. If you find that game, pick it up because it's going to be out of print basically now.
That's too bad.
Yeah, and then there's the new Doctors and Daleks 5th edition role-playing game, and the Doctor Who role-playing game, which are both they're both the same writers, they're both the same company, and I really love how they're working to kind of integrate the two games together in a lot of ways. So yeah, there's a lot of, and there's a new game coming out, Nemesis, and I know not much about it other than it's supposed to be coming out, I believe, later this month.
All right, team, it's time to help the algorithms. Type in who you think is going to win this game. So it's going to be me or Rob. Type it in right now. Type it in. Help the algorithm.
Yeah.
I vote for whoever can get in. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shut it.
I am getting there. Just got to reload everything. Here we go. Mainline.
And we're definitely hoping that we will have, if this is successful, we will definitely be having future games. And we will see what we can do to have
I will
our audience
destroy
join
you. I will destroy you.
Oh, I
with
definitely
my
want to do it
ood.
off of my YouTube channel without a
Fake.
doubt. I just got to figure
it's
out how
great to be able to
to
let
put my Streamlabs
people,
together.
Thanks, Zygon.
Dog coming in here. Can we vote for Zygon? Somehow Zygon wins the game between Rob and Christian.
It's
You know what?
I think it's going to be very embarrassing for me on multiple levels if I do lose.
I'll put 20 on Zygon.
20 was it?
20.
Packs.
I think if when we do this normally on our stream, I sort of we give packs away as prizes. So if you beat me, I will give you a founder's token.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
It's a $1,000 prize. Because they are sellable and they sell for $1,000 or thereafter. So we'll see.
Oh my god, Christian!
A little bit.
All right, I need to change some opponents then.
If I win,
I need to change
you
some
don't have to
characters.
give me $1,000.
Does Christian get to have help from the audience?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
For sure.
Oh, okay.
You hear that, everybody? Get ready to start commenting. And I don't know whether or not you're going to be trolling Christian or you're going to be helping. I'm not quite sure.
They will be helping.
My God, you better help me out on this one. I'll be your friend.
So I guess, can I get one for winning that last match?
No, you cannot. You have enough.
You have enough.
What we normally do on the streams is you can win a founder's token if you play on the streams. We stream every month, and you can play against the staff. Normally me. I think it will be our community guy on Thursday, and we if you win, you get a pack, and the packs are worth between $5 and about $75. But if you beat me flawlessly, so I take all my health and you take no damage, then you win a founder's token, which has happened. It has happened multiple times already.
Oh no! It's happened multiple.
It's a thing starter. Let's go.
Right, so
Zygon's going to help me
now that we can join on this private game.
I'm with Dan. Never played the Red Queen on the Black 7.
Okay.
Oh wait, wrong game.
Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away.
And know when to mute them.
Know when to run. Hey.
Boom. I muted him. Hold on. He's back now.
Got like 3 screens just to play this game.
Might I suggest for Christmas, you might want to put on your Amazon wish list to ask Santa for another monitor and another cable. Dual monitors, my friend.
I have dual monitors.
Okay, well then you're gonna need one of those big curved ones.
There's the game. Okay.
All right, so you're in. Hopefully, it's all working for you.
Okay.
I'll let you.
Good luck, Zygon. You're helping me on this.
And get some help from the chat, because I will not look at the screen from now, and I will play my hardest to not lose $1,000.
Okay. So just refresh me.
I have not asked Fat Viking if I could give to anyone, but I'm taking the executive privilege here and saying that I can't possibly
buy me dinner. Then
that would be the Rob's way of going. Okay, well, since I am the marketing department, I really don't want to have to do next month. So where did your budget go? So that you went over.
Just refresh me. What is a mulligan? Real fast.
So you can turn cards. You could get rid of that neutron bomb because it's too expensive. You only got 1 second. Click the mulligan button. I think you probably did it. If the neutron card isn't in your hand now, you have got a different card instead, which may or may not be a better card to have early. So it's your phase now, so you can play anything that costs up to 4. The pigmen are. I'm gonna have to look at your screen a little bit to show you some of the phase stuff. The pigmen, yep, you can play them into that row, and they'll be able to attack next turn. Everything else costs more than 1. So once you're done there, you can click the pass button in the bottom right.
Okay, Zygon's here to help you, so I'm going to try making sure I'm staying right on top of what
I'm
says,
like a
he also
7-second lag, so.
Well, he also did say to no point in keeping that neutron bomb. So I'll try to let Zygon help you and not force Rob to have to play both sides.
I'll pass.
Okay, so now it's my turn to react to you. I can't do anything about those pigmen, so I will give it back to you. But now it's back to your turn, but you haven't got more Archon. This is just a chance for you to play more cards if you have a lot. And when we get into the later turns, you'll be able to play more cards on this second turn. But for now, you can't play anything else because you've only got 1 Archon.
Don brings up clicking pass earlier than needed also gives you some more time in the next round.
Oh, okay. Is there? Oh, can I? What just happened there?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're not able to play any of these if you don't have the Archon.
No, I did the little yellow thing, and then
only creatures can be placed in the front row.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll just read out what Ian's saying.
Am I supposed to get another card?
Also, you only have 1 Archon.
So now it's the end of your turn. You'll get more cards in the next go. In the meantime, I get to do this, which I think is a worthy thing to do.
Yeah.
Aren't I supposed to get another card or something?
Man, pig on pig crime.
When would you think of getting another card?
Piggy. Sorry.
Now when I have 1 less, right?
Zygon said you can't afford it.
Another card on your next full turn, which isn't happening yet. So I've played the Pigman, which has given you a chance to react to it. You don't have any cards that can react right now. I'm not attacking you. I've just placed it. So you can pass this phase.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't attack the pigs.
You can't attack anything yet because you can't attack on the same round that you play.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right.
So react.
Well, and how do I pick up another card, or I don't?
You will automatically get a new card on your turn.
Oh, I guess I pass.
So it's come back to me. I can't do anything else because I don't have any Archon either. So I'm going to end the turn. Now it's your turn. You instantly pick up another card. And now you can attack with the pigmen.
I could. And how do I maneuver the attack? How do I pig on pig?
So if you just click on the card.
How do I pig on pig? Sorry. That's awesome.
Okay. Okay, that's okay.
What did you?
So that would have given you 2 extra cards.
Everyone's saying just click the pig.
I'm clicking the pig. Nothing's happening. I'm not making this up. Nothing's happening with the pig. I click.
There it goes. There it goes. It may be your lag.
No. Yeah, the lag. Okay. Bring me bacon.
So the power.
Okay, so you're attacking me.
I guess it's just sitting there.
I will defend.
Well, that was useless.
Futility of war. So now you're not going to be able to play anything else or you might be able to if you've got a card that costs less than 2 or 2 or less. Sorry.
I wish.
Can't play any of those because you've only got 2 Archon and everything in your hand costs more than that.
Even the first Cyberman?
Yeah, top left.
Yeah, that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so just end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Disappointed. Okay, I'm getting the swing of this. It's like, hi. How do I get more Archon energy?
So you get more every turn. You'll get a little bit more to use, and that's how you play the more powerful cards. You again here you can't do anything because none of your cards are less than 2. But that's okay because I can't attack you this turn, and that's all I can do. So it's back to you.
Hi.
Cards.
Damn it! Why? Why do you have to be so much?
I'll put the first. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
guess
I'll
it's the
put
only.
that there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess. Can you do anything?
They won't be able to attack until.
Oh, that's right, because it
Yeah.
has to be on the next turn. Okay.
I can't do anything, so back to you, and you
Really?
can probably end the turn now as well, unless you have anything else. You've got so little Archon that.
You've only got one.
I want that.
You've only got
Give me
one
that.
Archon. Stop.
I want that. I want that.
Well, you gotta wait. Oh,
Okay. What can we do here?
I'm beginning to notice that patience and Christian in gaming
It's not a virtue.
Oh,
Not a
what?
virtue.
No, get out of here. Really?
Okay, so here you can click on your Cyberman to block, and the border around him will turn blue. If you don't want to block, you don't have to block, and you can only block in the same lane.
Okay.
Okay, that's me done. Your turn.
Get in there. Get in there.
Christian, 11 is bigger than 7. You can't do it yet. And now see, you used 3, so now you're down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be patient. And see, now you gotta. Christian, stop. You want to use the T-Rex? You gotta get to 11.
Don't tell him what I got.
Well, you went back down to 4. Oh God. Okay. So you had 7 apples. All right. You need 11 apples to get the T-Rex.
Don't talk to me like that.
You keep spending 3 apples, and you keep going down to 4 apples.
Purple,
How
because
many
aliens
apples
don't
do
wear
you need?
hats.
It's a good. I'm just gonna say it's a good thing he doesn't play gotcha games like I do. He'd be really lost.
Oh, the next time we're going to MegaCon, I'm just gonna get a deck of cards and we're gonna play Speed, just to see how fast I can have an aneurysm.
Just throw him into a gotcha game. That would give him an instant aneurysm because he'd be trying to get a 5-star and he'd realize he can't do it.
I hate you all so.
I'm so glad someone else is being bullied on the stream
I
about
hate
this
you
game.
all
for
so
us.
much.
It's
There's
so
my
normally
quote.
me.
There's my quote. Put that on my tombstone.
I hate you all.
On. See?
You've got 8. You must have a card to play with 8.
Maybe.
I'm no longer looking at your screen. I'm letting
No,
the
no, he's
screen
gonna stare at the Tyrannosaurus, which is 11.
He's like, I'm gonna make that. If I stare at it long enough,
There he
I'll
goes.
make it 4, and then I'll be able to play it. But then he'll realize he already lost his turn.
Do any cards have effects like trample? Oh,
like trample, exactly like trample. No, maybe Ian might know in chat. There are loads of different effects, like poison, that we haven't seen because we're not playing Silurians. And I think there's about 10 different status effects in the game right now. Okay, we could play that. We could play that. We could play this. This is why I so confidently promised. You see.
Yes.
let's see what Ian says. See, he stares at the Tyrannosaurus. You got 2 Tyrannosaurs.
It looks like he was either Dave or myself needed to jump in since we're familiar with playing games and patience.
That's not gonna be me because my mind is just not cooperating at all today. So
you can't
I
play the
just
Cyberman yet
No.
because it's in the reaction phase. I don't know why he's telling you to play the Cyberman. He's wrong.
He did that. Well, he did it a minute ago.
You can play it in your turn, but this is not your turn yet. This is just you reacting to me playing the cards. Now, when I pass it back to you, now you can.
Now
play
he's
your
realizing
card.
it. Yeah.
It's actually
that's
tricky.
great.
I'm working on making that more visible for people, but yeah, now you can play the cards you want to play.
Micra has Overwhelm, which is functionally the same as MTG's Trample.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, Zygon. Yeah, Overwhelm is functioning, and you're very correct. It's great having these guys on to help me out. Okay.
Christian, you were trying to get to the Tyrannosaur. I was rooting for you to get to that 11, and now we're at 0.
So you've got a Cyber Fanatics, fine.
Yeah,
not a problem.
definitely remember never to have him play a gotcha game.
We're playing.
You can pass back or you can attack if you've. Yeah, I don't know if any of those can attack because they've been.
Everyone's saying you forgot to attack.
Yeah.
Did I forget to attack? I may have forgot to attack.
That was just professional courtesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to steamroll.
Well, nothing is
right. Exactly.
Nothing's.
You don't want to have that flawless victory, you know.
Nothing's turning red at this time.
My money's on Zygon as well.
I think that's because you're reacting on this phase, so don't worry. You can end the phase, end the turn, sorry, and it will pass back.
You can't play anything.
And maybe this time I will attack.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just waiting for the brutality.
I think you both meaning forgetting to attack.
There we go.
Place another Cyberman. It'll boost all the cards on the board now.
Okay, so good blocking everything but the 2 on the right.
Nothing. I guess. Go ahead.
Ow.
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 Boink.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Okay, I'm done. Your turn.
Oh, nice. Hi.
Oh, look, you're at.
You can't play it.
Christian, you're at 10, not 11.
Shush. Really?
Okay. Neutron bombs. Not great. That was brilliant.
I saw that card. I'm like,
there
that's the only thing to save him at this point.
Properly nuked because they were all quite low health cards. There was a lot of them, but they were quite low health. That's fine. I don't need those cards anyway.
Ooh. That's fine. I didn't need those cards anyway.
Okay, let's put some cards back on the board. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This one. Okay.
Uh-oh. Christian.
It's time.
There he goes.
Hi there.
Oh, boy.
Yay! He finally used his T-Rex!
This T-Rex is so insanely powerful.
It's so powerful it killed River.
I want the boy band, and they're mine.
But you killed River to get... Okay.
Okay.
He doesn't care. He would kill a doctor to get that T-Rex.
If Rob snaps
this
like
point.
that, he's starting to lose, so keep it up. Ooh! What side is your people's on?
Okay. What can we do here? I'm going to see if this actually works. No, it doesn't.
Does he look nervous? I don't know.
Yeah, I always look nervous when I'm playing this game. Okay, that was a really bad move on my part. That was slightly better. I think I'm done.
Not much.
And your turn. If you have more than one Tyrannosaurus in your hand, I'm screwed.
I'm not saying anything.
Up. So, Christian, you have if you want to save that second T-Rex from a neutron bomb, make sure to place it at least 3 lanes away from your first.
What second T-Rex?
Remember, he said at least 3 lanes, so you can use your...
But I need to defend something here, or at least get... I'll do that.
Hold on, huh? Ian's saying that you should place a pig in the 3 lanes. Because they'll be boosted by the moon base.
I think Moonbase boosting your cards. I need to have a word with the developers about this one. This is not fair.
Still play the T-Rex. Uh-oh. You're getting good help here, Christian.
Yeah.
T-Rex will kill. Let's see. Now, are you following it? Did you attack?
No.
Oh.
It's back to you, though.
Yeah, everyone was just like, attack!
It's not... I'm clicking on it, but it's not doing
Everyone's like, no!
Don't think it lets you attack in the second phase.
Oh.
Let's see. It's his show. He needs to win once in a while. Oh. Ooh, hold on. Gotta swat something. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Okay. Too late.
Well, we still thank the bot for the compliment.
I know, right? It's like, well, thank you. I almost thought about just putting him in timeout. I'm like, oh, well, that's nice of you, but no.
Nah.
Okay. Still nothing happening.
No, don't worry. You're in the reaction phase now, so you can't place cards. You can only defend or do something about what I've done. So you can pass this list. You have something that you can do, which I don't think you do.
No, I don't have anything.
And I am done. So your turn. Is it going to be painful?
It could be. It could be.
Make sure to attack. Oh boy.
There we go.
Yeah, that second dinosaur.
I'm a little confused because I say main phase, but I thought he could only do it in the second phase.
You can't attack in the second phase. You can only attack in the main phase.
Gotcha. I had it backwards. Okay.
What can I do? Nothing. Okay. We haven't been attacked though. Okay. Can I do anything good here?
Ooh.
If you control the 3 creatures of the same name, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yes. Okay, good. Good. Nothing else I can do here except this. And then let's go.
Someone tell Christian to what?
Okay. That's good. We've just got these 2 very powerful cards to fight. Your turn.
remember to attack.
You need to click on the cards until they go red and then click the attack button at the bottom. That's it. Going to block those, funnily enough.
Do not pass. Do not collect $200.
Grief. Now, how do you know you're in attack phase or whatever? What distinguishes
The top right will tell you second phase you can't attack. Main phase you can. Okay, what can I do here to defend myself? Do that, which isn't super helpful, but it'll do for now. Oh, I could have done that. That would have been much smarter. Okay, never mind. We'll do that next time. And do that. Do this, and this, and this. So you can't block here because you don't have any cards. Okay, and I will end my turn. So this is the phase you can attack in. But you probably want to look at your cards before you attack normally, in case you have any like cards that you want to use, just to make sure you attack before the 50 seconds is up. Cybers Marketing lets you damage a whole bunch of creatures if you have 3 creatures of the same type. So you'd need 3 Tyrannosaurs or 3 12 Legions. I don't want you to have 3 of those. Wow.
Wow.
My. That was brutal.
Wow. Yeah.
Sure, have it back.
And hello
I have
to
no
the
reaction.
people in chat that just joined.
Okay. So I have yeah. I can hit you for 1 each turn and you can hit me for 14. That's no good.
Can you not attack?
No,
Or-
you're in second phase.
Stinky. Stinky.
But you didn't attack, which is great. So we will do this. We will do this and this. I don't know what happens when I do that. No, it just doesn't work. I wasted that. Okay, never mind. We don't want to do that, but we can do that. Great. And we can do that. And that.
Well, I'm trying to, Ian, but it's. So I'm. Oh.
Can't believe I'm clinging on here.
You're in reaction. You can't do anything.
All right. Fine.
Okay, and we will end the turn. This is the phase where you can attack. Or not. You don't have to attack. I recommend not attacking.
Oh, is that what you think? Huh?
Oh boy.
Now you attack before you move on.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That was tasty. What was that?
We're on your turn still, so unless you can do anything with 2, pass it back.
I guess a good thing in Doctor Who, at least, is they don't have dragons yet.
Okay. I don't think there's a like. We can put you down. Yes, we can. And we can put you down. And that's all we can do right now. Yeah. All right, your turn.
Oh, there is a dragon. Didn't know that one.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Should we do some defending? I think we should.
Nah.
That was tasty. You're gone. Pigalicious. I had some good bacon on that one. It's time for you to start losing.
You can still place cards in the second phase because you still have quite a lot of Artyom. If you can place anything, because you have got a full lane. I am out of options.
Yeah,
so there's a vampire, not a dragon.
You have nowhere to summon them to.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
All right. What can I do here? Let's see. I can do that. And that's about all I can do. I can do this. Yeah. That's useless. That's useless. That's useless. And there's no point doing that. So, fine. Yep. You can react to that if you need to, not like I did anything.
I don't think there's much to do.
Is there anything? Can you use this as a backup, or is that?
No.
No. So nothing I can do here, right?
No.
Okay. Pass. Oh, hi. Wasn't expecting. Should I?
Now you need to attack.
Should I use any of these, or just leave these alone?
Just leave them alone, because I think you can only have 5 cards out in the row like that.
That's right. You could only ever have 5 creatures.
Hi there. Okay, well, Jesus. Hi.
Well, that wasn't quite as good as it could have been, but pretty close.
Pretty close.
We're okay. Nothing to do here, huh?
I don't think there's any way that I can not lose now.
Is that gonna do anything? No. I just send it back, guys.
Yeah, I just send it back.
Press the power. Yeah. There you go.
At this point, just rush your way through until you can smack him.
We can do this, which is not really worth it. And we can cry, because that's all we can do. Yeah, I'm going to attack you. I hit for 0, so defend yourself.
Okay. There's nothing much I could do, so. Ow.
And I will pass.
Okay, so. Okay. Let's do it.
All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for 57 seconds. And maybe in that time, the game will crash, rendering everything void. Or my internet will go down. You never know what could happen in 55 seconds. But yeah, okay. I will click the button. I will block the dinosaur.
Now, do the comment section, because we want to see his reactions.
There we go.
How can we do it?
Congratulations.
I don't know about that.
Fat Viking is my boss, by the way.
Yes.
It's not his actual name. His name is Morton. But we call him Fat Viking. Well, he calls himself Fat Viking, I should say. Yeah, you can tell him. You can tell him so that he'll fire you and not me. Even though you don't work here. Well done.
I shall
well
wait
done.
patiently for this night. No, thank you. This was very. I started getting into it, and then I was like, "Oh, now that makes sense." Okay, so yeah, it's
yeah.
It,
Some of the you'll
took
see some of the phases, right? Like the reaction phase. It does take a little bit of getting used to how that works, and when you should pass back, and when you can do something. You'll see that like the first game that we played was quite quick back and forth because we knew we couldn't do anything, and you learn how to do that. But yeah, congrats. Drop me your email. I've already got your email, but drop me your email that you used on the Doctor Who site if it's different, and the guys will drop you a founder's token. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow, Jesus.
And if anyone else has any questions about the
Thanks,
game,
guys.
I'm not playing it anymore. I'm never playing it again. Has any questions? I'm happy to answer.
Dave wants a token too. Well, I can safely say I think we are at the end of the show. But guys, we are looking into seeing what we could do in future shows, possibly playing with us, playing against each other. And this was really enjoyable. I want to thank Rob for coming on the show. Someone tell Christian he keeps forgetting to attack. Yeah, thank you.
I was just thinking, I'm like, when we play the four of us, how many times is chat going to say you forgot to attack?
Every time Christian has a turn?
No. Well, no. Every time I would go, like, it would click on it and it wouldn't highlight red. And then all of a sudden, like 5 seconds later, they would all highlight red. I'm like, okay, that was weird.
I think you were
so
just
I'm
lagging,
sitting there just clicking on. I think I was just having a lag time, but
yeah.
You probably could have killed me about 10 minutes.
And you're muted, Melanie.
No, it took some. It really took some time to get it, but yeah, as you can see, folks, beginner's luck. Play the game for yourselves for free. Where's the banner at? My goodness, the chat is exploding.
If Christian can learn it, anyone can.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We'll put that on the website.
And
maybe there's some hope to play a gotcha game someday in the future, but not now.
Rob, if this is for real, the same email is the same email that I used for.
I would never lie.
Whatever.
We will drop it over to you this week. What it will do, and for everyone, so that everyone knows, the founders tokens are our sort of extreme VIP club. They are expensive tokens now for people to get into. They used to be, they came out at $200. They're now $1,000. I will lose the company a lot of money. On top of my wages and my marketing budget, yes, I will continue to lose even more. But you cannot put a price, Ian, on entertainment, even $1,000. So the FT, it's $1,000
by
token.
Definition. That is in fact putting a price tag on it, but okay.
Maybe. So normally now people grab them through the streams. We'll be streaming on Thursday over on the Doctor Who channel. Either me or our community guy will be playing against the community, and you can win one there. In the same way that Christian won tonight, except you have to beat one of us without getting hurt at all, which is a little bit harder.
Oh wow!
And the rest of chat will still be helping you because they just want to see me lose all the founders tokens. But yeah, was great fun. Download the game, give it a go, give it a play. It's free to play, and the Discord is always there. So yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe. Doctor Who worldsapart.com. You get to play for free. If you sign in every day, you get Pandex that you can use to get better cards along the way that you can accumulate. Just join up every day. You can play again for free. Just go on there. If you want to take me on, go for it. So thank you so much, Rob. We're going to go ahead and end the show. Anybody have any last minute things before we go ahead and wrap this up? Oh, your audio.
Thanks,
You're
everyone.
muted, Melanie.
Yeah, I told her that like 5
Thank
minutes
you, Rob.
ago. You've been muted this whole time.
Okay, that was it. All righty.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yeah, it's not.
Tony, take us out. Good night, everybody. Become part of the legend. Please stay safe out there. Really loud. Really loud.
We're still live. We're still live.
Yeah.